Hello, everyone. My name is Aaron Yeager. I'm your Calculus 1 instructor this semester for Calculus, the online version. And I just wanted to go over a few things that like how to access the course and access the homework system and where you're going to find all the course materials. So these are all going to be on D2L. So let me screen share what you would see. Okay, so this is the outward facing shell. And I have it set so I'm viewing it like a student. So everything's going to be under content. So if you click content, first you have, so these are the things to do. So first read this statement here about an online course and how to navigate through the course and like everything to work out well. Second, here we have the syllabus. So click on the syllabus and read through this. Just getting like most important here is my office hours. So those are Monday 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., Tuesday and Thursday 9 a.m. to 11, and Friday at 2 separate times, either 9:30 a.m. to 10:45 or from 12:30 to 1:45. So these office hours are going to be online. So I've added everybody into this section called office hours. So to find your office hours, you should have a link here in your D2L that says office hours. So to access these, you're going to click content and then Collaborate Ultra. And then here a session would be created. So I'm not going to leave like during those times, I'm not going to leave the Collaborate Ultra open because it eats up a whole bunch of bandwidth. But if you email me like either before or during those times, what we'll do is we'll meet here. And this is sort of like a Zoom or something like that. And we can communicate. I have a camera that can show my handwriting. So we'll communicate. This will be like online office hours. And so that's where you'll go to meet me to have office hours. And if something goes wrong, we can also meet on Zoom. But this is the one through D2L. And if you can't meet at those times, email me and we'll find a different time. Okay, so let me get back to the course. Okay, so the outward facing shell, content. Okay, so read through the syllabus. I just want to highlight a couple things in here. So we have the office hours. This is what's all going to be covered in the course. Eventually you get into, okay, so technical requirements. So the main thing here that has to happen is, so you have to have a computer that is allowed to use a lockdown browser. So it's the Respondus lockdown browser. And if you click here on this, you'll find out like the types of computers that it allows. The main one it does not allow is a Chromebook. So Chromebook will not work with this system here. So this is just something that for when you're taking an exam, what'll happen is you can't like navigate the web. And while you're taking the exam, another thing you have to have is a webcam on the camera, on the computer. So that will be filming you take the exam when you are when it has the lockdown browser. And so somewhere in here it has method of evaluations. So there's two main components. There's homework and the exams. There's 4 tests and a comprehensive final. The lowest amongst those 4 tests are going to be dropped. So the main thing to do is like I want to highlight here, like failure to follow the directions on, not to follow the directions on an exam will result in a 0. So we'll have a little mock exam that like a quiz or something, like it'll be like just a homework assignment. So you'll know what it's going to be like when you take the exam. But it has stuff like once you turned it on and everything's working, you're supposed to take your camera and scan your surroundings and make sure it sees everything. And then you take the exam while this thing is filming you. And so that's just one thing to note. You can use graphing calculators, but it's not going to really help so much because eventually you have to learn how to do this stuff by hand. And then the weights of everything else is in here that you can read through at your convenience. Okay, so what else is in here? So after you've done that, then here, all the homework's going to be on this platform called Hawks. And so here, if you click on each of these, this is just a description of what this is going to be like. And then here's just some stuff on like how to type in things in Hawks. And here's some shortcuts for like say if you want to like, so you don't have to type in the word derivative or whatever. It like gives you shortcuts on how you can go through it fast. And then so then next, after you've gone through those, you want to sign up for Hawks. So this is where you would click here. So when I click this, it's going to look different because I'm already signed up for Hawks. But at this point, you would have to sign up for Hawks, and you want to like, so now like you won't have this choice here. This is for a different class, but like just make sure that you sign up for the Calculus One, the web version. So Calculus One web. So there it is right there. Calculus One web fall 2020. Make sure you sign up for that one. And then when you sign up for it, you either have a code right now, or you'll have to access it, and they'll give you 2 weeks free. And then eventually you'll have to pay for it, but you don't have to buy the book. There'll be an online book for free with this subscription that you're gonna get when you sign up for this and pay the amount. And then the good thing about buying this now, it's just a one-time purchase. So you can use this same code, like you won't have to pay any more money for like Calculus 2 in the spring and then Calculus 3 next fall. So when you're going through the sequence, the same code is gonna work for all of those courses. So you're already be set to go. So that is what that looks like. So do that fourth. And then here's the homework for next week. So after you've signed up for it, then you're gonna go here to start working on the homework. So, and the way this is set up is you have video lectures first. So if you click that, it takes you to a little video lecture. And then this this week is mainly review. So it shouldn't be, anything too much. And then after you've watched the video, then try the homework. Okay, so when you start this up, so there's 3 things you'll see here. So what this is kind of like just reading a little bit more further on what was in the video that you've seen. And then here, practice, this is practicing the problems before you start trying to do this certify. So the certify is the last one, the one that has to actually be completed. Here you can practice the problems, and while you're going through either learn or practice or the video, like you can take notes, and that will help you get through this certify here. So it's set at a mastery of 81%, which means you have to get at least an 81% on this. But I would suggest definitely doing all the problems, because all the problems are a game for when it comes time for an exam. And this thing is set up that like if you miss one problem, what will happen is it will give you one more chance. And if you missed another problem, it'll kick you out and throw you back into this practice here. So you want to make sure that like by the time you're going over here, you're good and ready to go, that you can just knock them all out. And so that's how this Hawks is set up. And then going back to content here. And then that is the last of like what's in here right now. And so there's also a grade book. If you want to, Hawks is going to start dumping this thing in and making the grade book. But Hawks already has a grade book in it. So once you're already inside there, you can just view it in there. It's faster because for Hawks to put the grades into this D2L, it takes like overnight. So if you want to see exactly where you're at right this second, you probably want to look in the Hawks grade book, because that's going to tell you where you are right now. If you just finished an assignment, want to see what your grade is. So that's all the main stuff. I have everything open and ready to start. If you want to start things right now, you don't have to, of course. Like school doesn't technically start till Monday, but I just wanted to get everything up and running, and so you can see the syllabus and know that you don't have to fully purchase a book. You just have to order or get the subscription to Hawks, and then the book will come free. And that's everything. I'm looking forward to being your professor this semester, and I hope everybody has a great weekend, and look forward to meeting you all. Thank you very much.